Alright everyone, welcome back to another video. This is the tutorial for the Dark Oak Tree Farm, which produces 7,200 logs per hour. There are certain aspects about the farm that are going to look different than in the showcase. Of course, a little bit of extra obsidian. It's just the way that the TNT was falling, it was just breaking a couple blocks, so I had to change that. But don't worry, all of that will be made in the video. Now, if you haven't watched the showcase video, I recommend that you go and do that. It just talks about the main principles of the farm, and I find actually watching the video, a showcase video about the farm, makes you understand the principles and the systems in it a lot better. So you're first going to want to start off with a 38 by 26 area facing in any direction. And then I'm just going to show you you guys the material list real quick. These can be any type of solid block. These could be any slab, any glass, again any slab. Don't worry about these logs. I'll just scroll through this slowly. Everything else should be actually even blast furnaces can just be obsidian. Glazed terracotta can any type of terracotta. Smooth stone can be any type. Don't worry about these command blocks. Iron bars and iron door you don't really need. Yep, but that's it. So I'll scroll through this again slowly. And that's it. Alright, so I'm just going to start off. On the corner that you have a 38 and then a 16, you're going to go out to the side. I'm just going to turn on the schematic. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to have 5 blocks here and also 5 blocks there, so you have 4 and 4. And then on top of that, you're going to place one piece of white concrete, and you can break those blocks. From that one, on the side that's 26, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then bring it up 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Then any type of glass, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So you'll have that pattern. And you're going to do the same thing on this side. Like that. And then you're going to take obsidian, and you're going to fill in all these spots. And that's what you should have. And then we're going to do that on the same side. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then up 3, 1, 2, 3. And you're just going to repeat the same pattern on this side, and you can also carry this over so that everything lines up properly. So I'm just going to go through this a little bit quicker because it's the same, except on, I'll show you. So unlike these sides, on the sides of the 38, you're going to only do it like this, with that one extra obsidian block facing towards the side that looks like this. Just like that. All the sides are kind of different, except for these two. And then we'll do it again on here, just so you understand what I'm saying. Like that. And then this doesn't even have to be glass. It doesn't. I just like it. Alright, and then from the sides, you're going to go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to put a second layer, and then that on top. And then on the bottom layer, we're going to place 1, 2 with 2 obsidian blocks, and then 2 more concrete blocks on top, and place glass and concrete. So if we just turn this off real quick, this is what you should have on this side facing in towards. You should have just the 2 in the middle, and then turning to the right you should have it facing that way, and then on this side facing that way, and then on the opposite side of this you should have kind of that weird pattern. Right under here you're going to place, what I like to do is build 4, and then you're going to build another 4 on the opposite diagonal side. Now you're going to fill this all in, and I find an easy way to do that. You go, if you're in creative, / fill, pick that block, and then hit enter, and then you're going to go over to the other corner, and you're going to go /, and you're going to click on that here, and then you're going to press that next block. Make sure that you're looking at that block, and you're just going to write packed ice. That fills all that in. Now in the center you're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just break those blocks, and then you're also going to break pattern like that, so that you should have 4 blocks on all the sides with something like that looks like this. Then what we can do is we will grab any type of block. These are going to be broken anyway, and you're going to place it in pattern like this. You're going to take your water bucket, you're going to place one there, and then break those pieces. And if you did it properly, everything should flow just to the center, like that. Then what we're going to do is you're going to place a line of gold blocks, and don't worry, we'll put these blocks back, it's just so that we can look. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab some hoppers. We're going to turn on this again. Oops. What is it? Okay. Alright. I'm going to place gold blocks on top, and then you're going to place, as you can see on this corner, you're going to go down, you're going to place a gold block, and then you're going to place one diagonal to it so it looks like that. Then you're going to take a hopper, and you're going to go into that, and you're going to go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we didn't need those blocks. 7, and you're going to place 2 more into the sides, like so. You should have it facing like this. You can then break those 2 blocks, and you can, if you go up, and be quick, replace blocks like that. Okay. Then using droppers, facing whatever way you want, you're gonna face 1 on top of that, and you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops. Here, we'll count it out with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're gonna break those first 7 blocks, and then you can face your droppers. I'm just doing it so that the schematic doesn't tell me that's wrong. Okay, and then if we just turn off this is what you should have currently. We're just gonna cut here, and then we'll come back and we'll start doing the rest of the farm. Alright, I know that was a bit of a weird cut. It's just so that I don't run out of recording time. So we're going to turn the schematic back on. Actually, we'll keep it off. Taking a dropper, face it up, diagonal to that one, and you're going to take all your hoppers and you're going to face them into that dropper. These droppers on top just reduce lag, and then you're going to take 2 more droppers and just go up like that. Then using your white concrete, let's turn this back on, you're going to create just a little auto dropper like this. MG. You're going to grab a comparator, redstone dust, and a repeater. You're going to take the comparator and then repeater set to 2, repeater set to do, and then like that. Then you're going to take an observer coming out of that repeater, make sure you don't change that, and then face it in like that. So this is what you should have currently. You are then let's go further. All right. You're gonna place a block on top of that dropper and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and you're gonna break those other 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You're just going to place a bunch of hoppers, all facing that way. Top of all those hoppers, place a dropper. Doesn't matter which way you face them. I just like to do it like this so I don't see the face. Alright, coming out of this concrete block, you're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to break those other 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Then using hopper, you're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 with droppers on top of them. And we'll get to this later. Okay. Now coming 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th one, you're going to start building your floor. It doesn't matter how you build it or what you build it out of. Just make sure. Oops, if I can. Here, I'll count on all these blocks later. It doesn't matter what you build it out of, as long as it's a pattern that you're gonna like. I personally just like using the smooth stone and blast furnaces. I find it's a nice contrast. Your place. Alright, so you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on the sides of those 8s place some iron bars. You don't really need them. Okay, and I'm just gonna grab this. Why can't I flip that? It doesn't matter which way you face these. Okay, at this point, you should have something that looks a little bit like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 3. You can make it further if you really want. Then you're going to take some chests. Just normal chests. You're going to go 1, 2. Like that. And then out of... There you have one. Out of this chest, I left one open so that we can do this. turn this back on, you are going to go down 1, 2, 3. You're going to face that into a block, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Break those 3. Go 1, 2, 3. This is where you're going to put your bone meal. And then on this side, you're going to go out 2. I'll build this. Okay. Alright, so this is what you should have. You're going to do pretty much the same setup. And using this, you're going to go up a bunch. 1, 2, and 3. So it looks like that. You don't need one there. And you're going to get face droppers all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Over here, you can place some droppers on top of these. Let's, turn on MG. Alright, going into the side of this dropper elevator, you're going to go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then 18, 19. And then on top of that, you're going to place another hopper facing down. To the side of that, you're going to place a chest. To the side of that, you're going to place a composter. And you're going to place hoppers going into each of them. Okay. And then from that hopper, you're going to go, or from this chest, I guess it's easier. You're going to go, so you're going to go down 1, and then over 2. You're going to go place, turn this off so we can see better. This is what you're going to want it to look like. You're going to need those. You're going to place 1, 2, 3. And then you're also going to need some of these. And just a simple item sorter. And then your hoppers point into those comparators. So it looks like that. In these hoppers, you're going to do just a standard, what's it called? Standard item filter, so you can use any items. I'm just going to use polished black stone brick wall. I think so. Actually, no, I think I used these guys. And you're going to place 4 like that, only 4 in each one. And you're going to grab a stack of apples, a stack of sticks, and a stack of, not saplings, dark oak logs. You're going to place the dark oak logs in this one with all the hoppers, the sticks in this one, and the apples in this one. This chest you're going to have to empty periodically, but it's not going to really matter. So you can already see that's firing because it's taking out until it gets to 41, and that's firing. And if you did it properly, you should get 22 dark oak logs in there. Alright, so we're going to cut here, and we're going to start up again. Alright, so we're back. We should get rid of those. We're going to turn on our schematic again. Okay, on this row, you can just cover it with droppers, again, just to reduce lag. If you don't really want to use those extra droppers because they're a pain to craft, it's understandable. So we'll just do all of these. But it does help with lag, and this is what this farm is actually really good at. Okay. Yeah, I think this is good. Don't know why. Oh. Okay, so underneath this composter, we'll just grab a couple blocks. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to face a dropper. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to take some hoppers and you're going to face those into that dropper. And we're just going to build another little auto dropper. I think this is the third and final one for this farm. Make sure that both of those are set to 2. And then using like this. Pretty sure it's only 2 of them. This is what makes the farm self-sustaining. Okay, should be just like that. Why this doesn't update. Huh, weird. Okay, from there, actually, no, you only build, oh, you do. What is supposed to be in there? Okay, you're gonna want to, okay. She said I have something that looks like this. You're then gonna take some hoppers and you're gonna turn this back on. Alright, on top of this dropper, you're going to place 1. Oh. Yeah, I see what I did wrong. You're going to place any block, and you're going to go over. We're going to turn this off again. 2, and you're going to place another dropper. Like that. And how many droppers do we go? So you're going to place on top of that one another dropper, and then you're going to need a dispenser. And you're going to place it there. And then you can take some of those like that. Turning on this again, you can cover this line in droppers. I do not want to set correctly. I don't know what's going on here. For some reason this doesn't, okay, you know, I give up. Okay. Alright, on top, and G, you're gonna grab some dirt. Just plain old dirt. You're gonna place, oops, let me do that properly. You're gonna place 4 pieces just like that. Then you're gonna place like that. Okay. This is gonna be the fun part. Okay. Underneath this dirt, diagonal to it, you're gonna place 2 pieces of concrete, and then 2 powered rails on top of that. And then you're gonna place a dropper like that, and like that. Not a dispenser. Okay. We are then going to actually MG. Facing into this, you're going to place an observer like this, and then you're going to place that other observer right there with a sticky piston facing into it. You can then place a block there, block here. I'm just gonna grab a quick slab. Like that, and a lever. Pretty sure I did it like this. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, actually, and then we're gonna grab some sticky pistons again. Underneath these 4 dirt blocks, you're gonna break those, and you're gonna place sticky piston there, there. And you can place dirt back there. And then underneath, you're gonna place diagonal to it with repeaters on set to 2 ticks. Observers facing up with blocks on top. Make sure I did this right. Actually, nope. MG. On this one, closest to this, you're gonna break that one, and you're gonna do the same design just here though. Like that. Then you're gonna place a sticky piston there with a observer facing out this way. You can then place, whoops. Grab this block there with a note block there with a sticky piston there. Oops, I still need that sticky piston. You're also going to need a cauldron. Make sure that you keep that water. Here I'm going to go over to sticky piston, cauldron filled with water. So this way, yeah. Okay, then on top of this redstone block, you're going to place an observer, and then you're going to go 2 over. Actually, we can, if you do this, it should work like that. Make sure that you reset that. So this is what you should have. You're then going to have a sticky piston facing into this with a block like that. Okay, let's turn this back on. Actually, no. MG. I'm going to place the block like this with pattern like that. Okay, off that block, or on top of that block, you're going to place a repeater set to 1, and then off of this top block, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and you're going to step down 1, 2, 3, then over another 2, up, like that, observer, and then a target block on top, and then redstone dust on top of all of this, with a block facing into the back. So then if we turn that off, this is what it should look like. So again, we're just going to cut here, and we're going to come back to it. Alright, coming back to it, we're going to go down like this. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with a bunch of repeaters set to 4 ticks, like that. And then you're going to want redstone torch. Pretty sure this is what it looks like. Yes. Okay, underneath that block with the redstone torch, you're going to go down to with a torch on top, like that. Don't worry about this system. That was just so I could look at the farm as well as have it running at the same time. So then off of this, you're going to place 2 like that, and then you can go, I don't know why I can't grab that. Or we'll just build this out and I'll show you. Alright, this is what you should have, and this is what it should look like. And then you can go like this. And then repeater there, 3 repeaters set to 4 ticks. You're going to grab some soul sand. Not soul soil. And then you're also going to grab just some regular glass. Doesn't matter what type of glass. You can place it like that. You can place... Alright, sorry, my thing just cut out. So you're just going to place some glass like that. Then we're just going to turn this back on. You can place 2 repeaters, one set to 4 and one set to 1, and then the other one set to 4. Just like that. Alright, behind those 2 repeaters, place 2 blocks with 2 pieces of redstone dust. And then on top, oops, if I can get under here, 2 repeaters, one set to 1 and the other one set to 4 with redstone on top. And then 2 blocks on top of that. And then from this side you're going to go over 2, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a bunch of comparators on top. With 2 blocks like that. So turn this off. This is what you should have currently. Then back over here, place a couple blocks off like that, and a couple blocks like that. I'm going to turn this back on. Here then I'm going to place a repeater set to 2, some redstone dust, and go up 1 more layer, and then you're going to go off to the side. Like that. So if we turn this off again, this way you should have underneath this, like that. We're going to grab some repeaters, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, all set to 4 ticks, up 1 block, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with redstone on top of all of it. On top of that, you're going to go torch tower. And then coming off to the right of this line, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 up into a block. And then you're going to make that corner. Set 1 to 4 with 3 pieces of redstone. And then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of redstone dust. Turn this off again. And this is what yours should look like. Okay, going back to it, we're gonna start with the flying machines. You're gonna place off this block. You're gonna place 1 to the side and 2 to the side, and you're gonna place some powered rails. Oops. What's going on right now? Okay. You're going to take some observers, and you're going to face them away from these rails, and you're going to face them into some normal pistons with observers on their face, and you're going to go up in a pattern. I'll just MG. I'm gonna grab sticky piston, redstone block, and get rid of that. And I think that's it. So you're gonna place on top of that redstone block with a sticky piston to the side, observer, and piston facing down, and then same on the other side. And face it like this. Oops. Should have something. Oh, I did it wrong. Alright, so you should have something that looks like this, with the observers facing into these pistons. Alright, turn this back on. To the side, on top of all of these, on top of this, on these observers, obsidian all the way up. We'll actually come back to the fly machine. Okay, further on with the redstone. Actually, where you left off here with these two observers, or with these two hoppers, you can come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, with some droppers on top of them. Apparently I did this the other way. Again, doesn't matter which way you face them. Again, with droppers on top of all of them. And I don't know why it's saying that. Oh. Okay, so on this last, I'll turn this off so we can see. Okay, when it comes into this last one, you're going to go 1, 2. Then you're going to place a block like that. And then you're going to place an observer facing down, observer facing this way, and then that way. Observer facing up like that, with a piston facing into this, and a block like that. Pretty sure this still gets all of them. And you can also put a block there. I think that still works. Yes. Oh, no, do not place a block there. Yeah, do not place a block there. Alright, from the side of this you can go 1, 2, and you can even come out from this with a repeater. Grab that one on 1 tick, and then just a bunch of redstone dust like that. And then if you've done this properly, oh no, I haven't even hooked that up yet. Let's go. Okay, so this is what you should have, and this is what it should look like. Alright, down from this lever, you're gonna turn this back on. You're gonna go down, you're gonna go over a block with a redstone torch and a lamp. And then you can also place redstone dust. Then you're gonna step down a block, down one more, and finally a last one. You can go over, you can put redstone on top of all of these. Facing into that, you've already got that target block. Then you're gonna take a 4-tick repeater facing this way. You're gonna put that into a block with redstone on top, with stepping up another one, and then you're gonna go 1, 2, 3 with 3 redstone repeaters on 4 ticks. And we're gonna cut here and we're gonna come back. Alright, hey everyone, this is actually me in the future, and I just wanted to make a quick point. The system that we actually had just finished building a couple minutes ago, this little one, the little dropper elevator, doesn't work properly. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take some observers, and from this one, you're going to go down 1, 2, and then you're going to go this way 3 and 4, and then you're going to put a solid block there. That just allows for the second one, or for the very bottom dropper, to fire up. I just wasn't catching this because I thought it was already being powered by quasi-connectivity. But that's it, and let's just get back to it. Alright, now that we're back, up one block from those repeaters with a sticky piston and an observer facing like that. And then, here, I'll go like this so you can see. So this is where we started. Come up, we can place that block there now. 2, 3 repeaters set to 4 ticks. Then this observer facing this way with a sticky piston like that. Then what we can do is MG. Oh, if this note block says that it's wrong, it doesn't matter what node it's set to. From that block that we just placed, and then we can place another block and a redstone dust. Alright, back down here by this, so this block that I said you could place now, it's actually a target block. You're going to go up like that, and then you're going to go from that diagonal, redstone repeater facing that way, and redstone repeater facing into it like this. If I can grab that, another 4-tick redstone repeater, and you already have that block placed there. And then you can actually place it like that. So if we turn all of this stuff off, this is what it should look like currently. And then going back from this repeater, make sure it's set to 4 ticks. 1 into 1 tick. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's kind of hard to navigate in here. So I placed 2 blocks plus this one there. And you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then if I can get out of here, place another one there. And I think one there, up like this, and then over. I don't know why this is, like that. And if this screws up something like this, just reset them all down. Like that. Alright, and then this is what you should, yeah, it's still set to 2. MG, let's just make sure I didn't goof up that. Oh, yeah, I did goof it up. This is what you should have. After that line coming in, you're going to drop down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to rise back up. Alright, coming off of this one, you're going to place block there with a repeater set to 4 ticks. So if you turn this back on, yeah. Alright, currently this is what you should have. It definitely looks like a mess, but we are getting there. Is that even supposed to? Yeah, it's supposed to be there. Okay, good. Yeah, if you've done this properly, if you turn this on, this should push in, this should push in. I think those are it, and that light should turn off. And same with this should also push in. Okay, good. Yeah, now comes the fun part. I'm just gonna place 2 more blocks here, and so this is what you should. This is what yours should look like. Then you're gonna take some concrete, and you're gonna face it like this. Same on the other side. And go up 2, and then you can get some buttons. Doesn't matter what type. And some doors, again, does not matter what type. Face them like this so they're inset, and they should open like that. You can then carry this out another 2, another 2, and then you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Carry this all the way along until it lines up with this. And you can just take it all the way up again. You can fill the rest of this in with glass. So I'm just going to do that real quick. I'll cut here and then we'll come back. Alright, so I just filled that in real quickly. This is what yours should look like. If you want, I can count these up. So from this bottom block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's almost a full box. Okay, from the inside here, now it's going to get the time where it's going to be, you're going to fill in the floor, but I'm actually just going to, you're going to place some blocks like this. Oops, what I just did. Alright, then you're going to take, you can either use blast furnaces, obsidian, any immovable block. You're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're going to place a row of concrete along the side of that. And then from that top block, you're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you're going to bring this down until it is level with this other side, and then you're going to do the same thing with the blast furnaces. And then you take some glass and you just put it over the top. And then you're going to take another row of blocks and then just inset it like that. So if we turn on this, you can also put another row of blocks there. Alright, you're then going to carry this down all the way, oops, along with the blast furnaces. Alright, and then from this, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and you're going to do the same on the other side, 1, 2, 3, and then on top, you're going to place 1, 2, and 1, 2. Don't worry about all of this mess. Okay. So this is what you should currently have. It should look like this. And then over here comes the fun part. From that block that we placed earlier, you're going to place 1, 2, 3 on top of it, and then you're going to place some blast furnaces or obsidian on top of that. You can place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the fifth one, you're going to go over another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then underneath that, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then underneath those ones, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you did it correctly, it should line up on the same level. And then under here, you can just take a row of concrete blocks, and then you can go all the way up. And then just fill this in with glass. I find the best way to do it is just slash fill, using this trick from earlier when we filled in the packed ice. Alright, on top of those blast furnaces, you're going to place 2 layers of concrete. And we're going to grab some of this obsidian. Alright, gee, did I grab that obsidian? No, I did not. Alright. From this bottom layer, you're going to add some more blast furnaces. You're going to go 1, 2, 3 on both sides. Not filling it in all the way. 1, 2, 3. And then we can go like this. And then diagonal to that on both sides. You're going to carry some obsidian or blast furnaces, whatever your movable block may be, all the way up to the top like that. Then you can then place 3 pieces of obsidian, or not obsidian, concrete like that, with 4 pistons. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what your room should look like. Then you're gonna diagonal to these blast furnaces. You're gonna place 1, 2, and then if I can hit my button, this is what it should look like. You're gonna carry this layer all the way up to the top. And what you're actually going to do is every layer where there's an observer, you're going to break it, and then you're going to place a second layer behind it. This is what allows the flying machine to return. So it should look a little something like that. Alright, and then beside all of those pistons, you're going to place an observer like that. And then just to make this easy, we can actually we're going to cut here, and then we're going to do the rest of the fly machine. Alrighty, we're back, and we're just going to do some fly machines. So from these ones, you can go like this. Make sure that the slime block is always on the one that has the observer. Like that. And then what we can do is we can, on each one that's like this, take out slime block by 1. And then what this should do is that line should line up with those pistons. Just like that. And then you should have a piston on every single one like this. And then if you have carpet mod installed, you can grab a cactus, and on all these inner ones, you can do this. If you don't, you're just going to have to face it with a block here. This is why I love carpet mod. It makes life so much easier. Alright, then you're going to face another one like that. Again, slime and honey with honey. And then you can place an observer. Again, if you have carpet mod, this is super easy, like this. And then you can face those ones in. If not, again, you're going to have to put a block here and then face it in. And then on all the slime blocks, you're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you're going to place it on all of them. Like that. And then on this bottom one, you can go 1, 2, like this. And you can place another piston on top of that. For this one, you're just going to place them like that. Yeah, for all the other ones, you're just going to do this cool, weird T pattern. Like that. Gee, let's just make sure I did this all correctly. Alright, on the back, you're going to take some observers, and on the top 2 slime blocks, you're going to face some observers in like that on both sides. This is what powers these pistons. Alright. Alright, back to the front. Ooh, I don't know why I didn't just go over the top. You're going to place pistons all along here except for the very top row. With pistons 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Actually, no piston there. And then if you want, you can grab some glass and then place it there. Do not place it on these ones. It will jam, and it, for some reason, just does not pull back the lower layer. And you're going to place more like this with some solid blocks. So it should look a little bit something like that. We're actually getting to quite far into it. Really the only other system is going to be the TNT duper. And actually, yeah, that should be it. And of course the collection system and the massive roof. The collection system, I'm just going to make this pretty easy for you guys to understand. Everything just needs to go into this dropper. So I'll start it off for you, but it's pretty simple to understand. Actually, no, it isn't. So from that dropper, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're gonna place one going into the top of it, and you can place composters or droppers on top. They do the same thing, and really all these droppers on top of these hoppers can be replaced with composters if you really want. Alright, now on this one you're going to go up one, and then see how I did this. So now pretty much all this area in here needs to be covered with hoppers, except for this area here, and just make sure that they're all facing into this one. So I'm just going to do that real quick. And it's pretty tedious, so really it's up to you how you want to face them. Alright, so we're just gonna Alright, so it's a little bit of time later. I filled in all the area. You really, from this side, it's really just a square except for these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then these 4 in the center. And then there's really only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is hoppers underneath. So all of mine do face into here. Just a little couple additives. You're going to want to place 2 buttons there and a minecart there. And then you're also going to place one facing down in both, like that. You can reach the ones that fall in here. You can't reach the ones here. It's a little bit of loss, but it's nothing to be worried about. You're always going to get more than you need. All right. Now on top of here, I have just a random roof. You don't really need the slabs here, but I just like to do it. It makes the roof look a little bit better. So we're just going to do the same fill command. It doesn't have to be even slabs. It could be any block. Spruce. Oh, crud. This is just going to be a lot of fun. So I'm just going to quickly remove all of these. Slash. Actually, let's do this again. Like that. Alright, what you can do is if you take some slabs and what you're going to do is you're going to count. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, so like this, 4, 5, and you're also going to do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're just going to go like this. So this is what it should look like, 5 and 5, and you're going to place 2 layers like that. And then you're going to take, I'm just going to use these again because they're easy. These can actually be any block. They don't actually have to be immovable. It's just when I started building the farm, it's what I had set it up to be because there was slime blocks that were going over top. And then you're just going to fill in the rest of this area with spruce or with slabs. So I'm just going to do that, and we'll cut, and we'll come back we'll come right back. All right, so we just filled in the rest of the roof. This is what it'll look like from the inside. I think it looks pretty cool. I like the contrast of the spruce. Yep. All right. Now is going to be the time for the fun roof. So you can really grab any slab you want. I'm just going to use stone. And you're going to go from this corner, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to do the same on the other side. Again, from this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you're going to go 5, apparently, on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, yeah, 5 on each side. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go slash fill, select that block. Make sure you're looking at this block if you're going to use the fill command. And you're just going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, and 2. You're going to do that for all the sides. It's not really necessary. It's just you save on blocks, and I feel like it looks better. So now when you go in here, it should actually be quite dark, especially if the light here isn't on, like this. We'll keep that turned on. They're facing like this, aren't they? Okay. Yeah, it looks like the only thing that we have left now is this. Alright, so from these blocks that you placed earlier, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and you're going to place an observer facing into a block with redstone on it. And then from that, you're going to place with 3. And you're going to do the rest of this column as well. And we'll count on this side just so if you forgot that last number. So from this one block, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go you're going to grab some water. You're going to need some kelp. You're going to need some bone meal. And you're going to fall all the way down to the bottom. Actually, first you're going to place some water. You're going to place kelp on the bottom, and you're going to bone meal this all the way up. Like that. And break this kelp. This will make everything a full water block, and you should get 17 pieces of kelp. You can cap this off with some glass if you really want. Then going into this, place something like that. You can go like this. I'm going to create just a bit of a timer. Do I have? Yes, I do. You're also going to want some hoppers. I'm going to face them in together like that. Okay, then you're going to want both types of pistons. Let's turn this on so I can see what's actually going on. Alright. On this side, you're going to place a regular piston, and on this side, you're going to place a sticky piston, if that's possible, with a block like that. Redstone block on top. And I'm just going to go check real quick, because I don't know the exact number of items that it should be in here. 3 and 18. Alright, so you're going to grab 21 items. Whoops. Alright, we'll do it like this. And in this one, you're going to place 18, 1, 2, 3, like that. And you're going to grab a torch with a block like this. create another one. And in this one, you're going to place 3 with a redstone block on top and a piston, or we'll turn this off so we can see. And we're just going to create another one of these timers. And you're going to take 2 sticky pistons this time, and you're going to place one there, one there, like that. Okay, then you're going to take another sticky piston like this. You're going to take a observer facing it like that. Alright, we're going to cut here and we're going to come back and we're going to finish the TNT system. Okay, as for the TNT system, it's quite simple. That observer actually needs to be up. From that observer, you're going to place a block. You're going to make this weird U pattern, and then 2 repeaters set to 4 ticks. And you're going to place you're going to make this little thing. This is what it should look like from the top. Alright. Okay. Then coming off of these, you're going to go 1 and 2. You're going to put a 4-tick repeater. 1, 2, 3, 4. Redstone dust. Then a 3-tick repeater facing into a block. Another one coming out. And then 2 4-tick repeaters. And you can take another block there and there. Actually, a 4-tick repeater there. Turn this off so we can see again. And this is what it should look like. Then what you're going to do, I forget how this is set up. Block like that. You're going to take two sticky pistons. You're going to face them both like this. And then you're going to take a sticky piston. Oops. Like that. Redstone block like that. And then block on top with a slab, if I can find one. With redstone dust on top of it. With a block like that. And it should look like that. Okay, we're almost done. Alright, next to this piston, you're going to place sticky piston with a observer on the top. You're then going to place a repeater set to 4 ticks, I think. Yeah, 4 ticks. Oops. I'll just set this up like that. Cauldron should be set like that with a bunch of water in it. So if you just go water. So this is what it should look like. Here we go, NG, turn this back on. Nope. Like that. Why can't I place a block there? Okay. Sticky piston and a observer. Alright, so that was 2 ticks, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to do each of those with 4-tick repeaters on top of them. Alright, from this switch, you're going to go like that, and this is what it should look like currently. So this is really just using, it's a switch between how long, really the only difference in time is what's going on here. And this just controls how far the TNT drops. And you're going to place a block like that with a torch on it. And you're going to go down with redstone dust and pistons, and 2 pistons. And then put 2 pieces of glass, 3 pieces of glass, and then, if I can reach that, 2 pieces of glass like that. And then you're going to place, oh, how did I place these? Yes, like this. You're going to place some glazed terracotta there. It doesn't, it can be any type. It doesn't have to be the red one or the black one, whatever it is. And you're going to place a block. And you're going to place 3 pieces of slime blocks. Then you're going to place 2 slime blocks there, 1 slime block there. You're going to place a detector rail, and you're going to want to place on top of that a minecart. So if we just grab a minecart like that. Alright, and then you want to take a piece of TNT. You want to set it right there. Alright, then coming off of this line here, you're going to take a slab next to that piston with 3 blocks, 1 block, a slab, a block, and then a sticky piston underneath that block. So we can actually turn this off like that. This is what it should look like. Then you should have look like this with a repeater on 1 tick. What you can do quickly is just push it like this and pull it back. As for underneath here, ooh, MG. Oh, I didn't. Okay. I forgot about that. Okay, remove that TNT, and you're gonna grab any coral fan, and we're gonna turn this off. So on this corner, you're gonna place it there, and then underneath that coral fan, you can place a piece of glass. And then what you can do is you can take that TNT and you can place it back underneath there, and you can do the same thing that you did before. And then you're gonna have to break that real quick. And yeah, I just realized, don't do what I just did, because you just blew up your hoppers. So if you want to just do that, fix those hoppers, just place them back like that. For some reason it's not cooperating. Okay, and then you're going to want to replace those pistons that you would have just broken. Place them like that. And if we just go MG, we're going to go MP, we're going to go configure, we're going to go schematic verifier, start verification, wrong states, water, server, hoppers, hopper, and this composter. Okay. So, if you did everything like I did, oh, so that one was just facing the wrong way. Under here, wrong state, wrong state, wrong state, I think. Okay, we're gonna go MP, and we're just gonna do that verification again. Wrong states. Missing blocks. Let's turn on all of these. Alright, well those ones are missing. Don't worry about this stuff, doesn't matter, because it should be piston. Alright, let's go configure, schematic verifier. Don't need that one. don't need those three, and I don't need that one. What are these wrong ones? Observer. There's a piston in here that's missing. I don't know what's going on here. It's not that one. Oh, it's because it's in two. Okay, that doesn't matter. That one doesn't matter. Okay, so the missing blocks. Alright, wrong states. We can ignore that. And I should probably check out these ones. Okay, yeah, that water doesn't Alright, so my recording just cut out. Let's just see again. Just verifying these. The water doesn't matter. What are these four ones? So this dropper is in a wrong state. If I can even see it. Let's see. Oh, it's because it's being powered. That is a-okay. Which other ones are done? Okay, these ones don't matter. Don't worry about these guys. What we can actually do quickly is we can actually turn off this. We can also schematic verifier. We can turn off all this stuff. What you can do is grab a stack of bone meal and some what's it called? Saplings. Here I need 4 at least to start. Place your bone meal in there. Like that. Sit in here. And let's see. It should work. One, 2, 3. Now, of course, we're not getting the maximum one because we're not pushing all of them out. Eventually, this will fill. This will all completely fill up. So what we can do is we can just sit in here. Apparently, if I can get in, and we can just go like this. We see it already gave us 4, so hopefully we should get 9, and then it should be, and then that's at the point where it's profitable. We can place a couple more. I just love watching this. I mean, that'll happen the first couple times, but it's eventually, you don't have to worry about that once you get a full stack. Or, once this is starting to become like a full brick. So if you're doing everything correctly, you should be getting dark oak logs in here now. Alright, well that's it for this video. It was a long one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.